Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more mod spotlight videos for Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Today we're going to take a look at a mod that has recently just popped up on ModDB, and as a massive 40k fan myself, I thought I'd go ahead and dive in and take a look at what the mod has to offer. Right now there are only about 5 or 6 pictures along with this 5-minute siege video where you can see a lot of the assets already in game, which is really exciting. But basically this mod is designed, and I believe it's going to be like a series of battles that you have to complete rather than like a campaign, at least at the beginning. And this is going to be about the siege of Vraks, I think it's called, or Varrock, something along them lines. But I'm a huge 40k fan, and even I can't even begin to comprehend all the lore and all the battles that do happen. However, Vraks was a very important one. It was originally a Chaos Forge world, and the Imperium came in to obviously claim it and cut off these huge forge planets from producing weapons for the forces of chaos. And the siege itself was absolutely insane. The infantry, the Kriegsmen, I believe over 30 regiments of Kriegs infantry got deployed to the planet, and over 14 million of them died taking down this. And after the battle was over, the planet was just in absolute devastation. Pretty much nothing stood from the artillery bombardments and the insane battles that was had on this. So if we dive into the actual campaign or the battle itself, the footage, I'll go ahead and show that up on your screen right now. You can start to see some of the Imperial Guardsmen right now moving forward. And as I said, I'm a huge fan of 40k. I play the tabletop pretty regularly, at least once a week probably at this point. I'm a huge Tau and Salamanders collector. I also collect a little bit of Tyranids here and there. But yeah, my god, I would love to see this mod develop more and you kind of fully get released with custom maps, obviously artillery bombardments and so much more. Obviously, this is an extremely early stage of the mod itself. Right now, we are just seeing the actual infantry, the Kriegsmen, being pushed up here with some of their stuff. You also see our awesome servo skull for the Commissar on the left-hand side. You can see the guns as well. Right now, the guns are just set up as if they're pretty much crossbows, I would assume. However, if you guys have seen the Separatism mod, which is the Star Wars mod, they actually have working blasters in their game. They shoot out different colors, lasers. They have the custom noises and everything along them lines. So definitely assets like that are very much possible, and that's probably something we'll end up seeing in this mod, or almost certainly be seeing in this mod right away. Is going to be them kind of them plasma shots going out, or I guess the kind of las guns being shot out, and all the different special weapon teams. They also showed some pictures as well. I'm not sure if I've already put that up on your screen so far. I think I did it in the intro. They actually do have the mounted las guns as well as defensive structures, which is cool. Obviously, something this mod is going to desperately need is going to be them custom maps for trenches, all the different assets. So when you're actually fighting in a battle with these Kriegsmen, you actually feel like you are on Vraks and you are fighting against the heretics and the Chaos Marines and other infantry like that. Obviously, one of the factions which obviously has to get added is going to be the Forces of Chaos, so we'll be seeing that. I think it was Alfarius' Legion that was at Vraks. I'm actually not too sure about that. But yeah, obviously we have to see, we'll obviously be seeing that in the form of Chaos Cultists. We'll be seeing Chaos Space Marines, I assume. And I'm not actually sure what Space Marines were deployed to this siege. But yeah, there are plenty of battles that can be had at this, because Vraks, as I was looking at the Wikipedia page, because I know of the siege and of the battle, but I don't actually I haven't actually read up on it or read any of the lore or anything along them lines. So again, I was looking through it, and there's about, there's a good like 20 odd battles, engagements at least, that go ahead and take place on the settlement itself. So that's super exciting. Obviously, again, you can see that they are currently fighting Cadians as well. I wasn't sure if Cadians were actually on the siege, but I guess they were, or maybe this is just kind of adding in some guardsmen into the settlement itself, which is cool. You can see the Kriegsmen up there. I'm a little bit sad there are no shovels for the Kriegsmen quite yet. It'd be cool to see that, hopefully. I mean, it's so iconic, right, having the shovels. They've actually even gone ahead and added it to the new kill team, adding in some shovel stuff as well, which is quite cool. That meme is continuing on. But yeah, obviously, tanks are going to be really cool as well, artillery, and just holding the line. I think these battle scenarios that people are making for Bannerlord going to be really exciting. I know that there's one being made for Helm's Deep right now, and there's a bunch of guys working on that. And yeah, just having like these scenario battles where you're up against it, and it's just kind of like this one-off thing where you're defending for like, you know, 30 minutes or something. You're holding back the, you know, the assault on your trenches, and you just have to hold the line. I think stuff like that is really fun. Obviously, we have these huge overhaul mods that are for the campaign and are kind of completely, you know, developed to kind of create some really cool stuff. But I think, you know, just having like these smaller individual battle mods are great. And there you go. You can see some of the guardsmen fighting right now, using that bayonet. Actually working pretty well as well. I like the way that the weapon is being used as a kind of like a stabbing tool with that bayonet. It works really well in this mod. And you can also see as well, if you've been wondering what the glowing... Oh my god, I got absolutely wrecked. If you're wondering what the kind of like the glowing sticks were in the soldiers, that's the actual ammunition as well. So really all they need to kind of add is like the effect of the bullet coming out of the gun, adding in some custom sounds and stuff, and yeah, you'll be looking pretty, because you can see the impact of the las guns as well, doing some serious work. And yeah, just having that kind of that las gun sound will really add in a lot of flavor, I think, to it as the Cadians continue to push off. Obviously, as well, we're going to want to see, you know, different types of Cadian uniforms as well, which you can already see there are a few. You got like a few radio operators there, and then just the normal Krieg Marine right there. And yeah, I'm not sure if that's a las gun up there or not. I'm not sure if las gun is actually in this one, but yeah, there was actually like a mounted proper las cannon, I should say, not las gun, las cannon, which is mounted as the defenses as well, so that can be positioned. But yeah, obviously this mod is going to be super exciting, having, you know, tanks involved, because again, that there are working tanks in Bannerlord. There's some modders who have made Panzer IVs in the game. They've like kind of modeled it around a ballista and changed the way a projectile works. So that is something that I have seen a video for. So you could definitely do guards tanks in this. You could definitely, you know, do that artillery, big explosions and stuff, and just having like the waves of enemies charging against you, which is, you know, super exciting. So that's going to be it, really. I'll go ahead and obviously link the video down below in the description. Hopefully you guys would have seen all the pictures that they've currently got done up on your screen at the beginning of the video, and let me know what you guys think of this. Is this something that you would love to see developed more? Obviously go support them over on their ModDB and let them know that you are excited for something like this, because yeah, I mean, man, it would be so cool. As a huge fan of 40k, I would love a full Bannerlord overhaul mod, because, you know, obviously we're getting the new world mod, the new realms mod coming out, which is Warhammer Fantasy, which I've done some videos on recently. But yeah, hell yeah, getting a 40k, yeah, even just getting 40k battles would be dope. But obviously the dream one day in the far future, you know, is to have a full-on campaign. Even if it's just on a planet, that would be so dope. Just one planet, man. A man can dream. A boy can indeed dream. So yeah, hopefully you guys do go ahead and enjoy this video. If you do enjoy videos like this, where I do just go and do kind of small update videos, take a look at some gameplay that a lot of you guys might not have seen otherwise, then make sure you go ahead and drop a like and a comment down below. Subscribe if you are enjoying this content on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.